Hey guys, I'm gonna do my hair today.
Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to cornrow the hair up. So first you need to part the hair in half. So you want to section the hair in two halves like this. So once you've sectioned the hair into two, you want to find your mark. So finding the mark depends on how high you want your cornrows to go. So if you want the bun up in the top here, or if you want it a bit further back, so finding your mark all depends on that. So in this case, I don't want to go too back with my cornrow, and I don't want it to be all up in the top either. So I'm going to try and find my mark. So I would like it to be about here. So now that I've found my mark, I'm going to just part that out. So I'm going to part it round like this on one side. And then do the same thing on the other side. All my cornrows will come up to this circle here. So as you can see, I've parted out a circle. So some of the hair is coming from this side and some is coming from that side. So all my cornrows are going to come up and meet this point right here. So now I'm just going to plait this. You got to part out a circle if you don't want to. It'd be easier if you part out a circle or something just to show you your meeting point. All your cornrows will meet in the same place and both sides won't be unequal. If you're not very good at doing cornrows, I think this is a good technique for you. At least you know where your meeting point is. So once you got that meeting point and you're bringing your cornrows up, then everything will meet there in the center exactly where you want them to be. And also both sides will come up equally. So there you go. And I'm just going to put this side away. So I'm just going to put that away into this side. And I'm going to show you guys, demonstrate to you guys on that. So now that I've got my meeting point, I'm gonna, so as you can see, I parted the line and the line is going up to my meeting point right here. So I know this is where I want my cornrows to meet. Okay, so I've done my first parting. So when you're cornrowing the ear up, your parting is always going to be more thicker down here, and as it goes up it gets slimmer and slimmer. And obviously the reason for that is because you want all of your cornrows to fit up here in the meeting point. So as the parting goes up, the parting gets thinner, as you can see here. So as you go up with the parting, your cornrow will get slimmer and slimmer. So this is how you have to part it. You have to part the hair so that as the hair go up, it becomes slimmer and slimmer. So this is my first parting here. So I'm going to start my cornrow, because once you get your parting right, everything should be fine. So now that I've gotten my parting right, I'm going to now start cornrowing the hair. When I'm doing my cornrows, I like to pick everything up So I'm gonna pick up all this little baby here on the side because my hands got very tight grip. So when I'm doing my cornrows, I have to pick up everything. To cornrow, guys, so if you want some tips on how to do tight cornrows, not on the scalp but just tight on the hair, please check out my video tutorial on how to cornrow for beginners and how to do a French plait for beginners. So here you go, guys. As you can see, my first cornrow, it has reached the meeting point, and as I part the hair, as I'm parting the hair coming up, my cornrow is getting slimmer and slimmer because I need all my cornrows to fit around this circle here that I've parted out. So I want everything to come up into this meeting point, but because this meeting point is so slim, as my cornrow come up, the parting is gonna get slimmer and slimmer there. Fitted this cornrow in the size that I wanted to. I'm gonna try and just like create something here. So I wanna have a big cornrow, then I'm gonna have a little small tiny cornrow, and then a big one, then a small one in that order. So my next parting is gonna be a really thin parting, like I mean extremely thin parting. So here you go. So I've made a parting and it's a very, very thin parting because I want like a very, very thin cornrow coming up here next to the big one. So it's a very, very thin parting. And if you don't know how to cornrow properly, this might be difficult for you to cornrow because this is very, very thin. So as I said, guys, if you don't know how to cornrow properly, just check out my video tutorial on how to cornrow and French plait for beginners. Guys, there you go. So I've got my big cornrow here, and I've got a very slim cornrow here right beside it. So now I'm gonna continue our part, and I'm gonna make another one like this one. Okay, so that's my next parting, and as you can see, down here is so thick, you know, but as it goes up, it gets slimmer and slimmer. So let me show you. You know, so as it comes up to my meeting place, the hair gets thinner and thinner. And I've got a very tight grip, so I'm going to be pulling all this hair in.
Mommy, can I eat crab?
Yes.
I like bag juice. You like bag juice?
Yeah.
I like the strawberry one.
You like to drink bag juice when you go to Jamaica?
Yeah.
I've done one big cornrow here, a small one as you can see, and then another big one. You can see all three of my cornrows is at the meeting point here. I'm just going to continue this pattern going around the head. So guys, I've only got about this much left here at the top on this side. I've only got about this much left, but I don't want to make my I don't want my other cornrow to be as thick as this. So remember we've got our straight line there going down in the center of the head. And we've got our meeting point right here. And obviously the reason why we've parted it down to the center is to find the meeting point, but also as well to get the right composition when you're cornrowing the hair up, so that your cornrows don't look lean all the way over this or lean all the way over here, so coming up. You want to get that right composition. So what I'm going to do with the rest of the hair that is left on this side, I'm just going to continue my next parting, and I'm going to make this cornrow the same size as the other cornrows. So that's my next parting here. So I'm just going to cornrow, and once I get up to the top, I can explain to you guys what to do next. what's left. This is the hair that is left out of this half on this side. So as you can see, it's all the way at the top. So I want to make one here at the top. But to give the cornrows the right composition, I'm not going to make this cornrow here on the top until in the end. So this piece of hair that is left here on the top, we're just going to join it over to the other half of the hair that we parted. So this hair is left. It's not thick enough to do one cornrow. So we're going to join it over here and just leave it there until the end of the hair. And the reason for that is if I put a cornrow here, I don't know if my composition is going to be good on the other side if I part this out and do this last one here. So I'm not going to leave it later on. So any amount of hair is left here on the other side, well, it should be the same amount, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna leave this piece of hair here. I'm not gonna join anything right now. So I'm just gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna do the other side exactly as I've done here. And whatever hair is left out at the top, we can join this piece to that. Give our cornrow in the middle, which is gonna be the last cornrow. I'm just going to finish off this half of the hair by cornrowing the rest of it going up. Notice, I've been doing a pattern where we have a big cornrow, little one, a big one. So we've been doing that pattern. So here, I'm going to do a small one here and then continue over. So guys, as I come around to the back, it's kind of the same thing as the front. I've got some hair left here at the back. On this half here, I've got some more hair left, but it's not thick enough to make a full cornrow. So, but it's not thick enough to make a cornrow. So I'm gonna need some hair from this half that we parted out. But I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't want to mess up the composition of the hairstyle. So I'm going to continue the same thing on the other side. So remember, I started my first cornrow here. So that's what I'm going to do now on the other side. I'm going to start my first cornrow around here. And I'm going to do the same thing going up until I get to the top. And whatever hair is left at the top, I join it to the hair that was left here on this side and make my final cornrow there. And I'm going to do the same thing with this hair at the back. Here, doing my cornrow, whatever hair is left over from this side, I'm going to join it to this piece and do the final touch. So there you go, guys. That's all you cornrow up. I'm going to go ahead and do the other half of the hair. to my last one at the back. So this was the hair that was left off from this side here. So this is the hair that was left off. So I'm now going to join it to this hair that's left over on this side and make my last cornrow. And so this is the hair that was left off from this half, and I'm now going to join it to the hair that was left off on this half. And the hair that was left off here is much more thicker than this piece here, but I'm just going to add that in and make my last cornrow. So now you can see the benefit of the technique that I use, because I've got in the composition correctly. So there you go, that's the finishing, and it's not perfect, but I've got in the composition that I was hoping for. So now I'm just going to go around to the front and finish my last one. Okay, so I'm back at the front, and so this is the amount of hair that was left off from this side. And again, it's a bit thicker than the amount that was left off on that side. So now this is the amount that was left off on this side before earlier. So I'm just going to put that together, and there you go. So this is the last one, so we're down to the last one, and there you go, guys. This is how it looks at the top, and here's our meeting point. So this is our meeting point. So as you can see, all the cornrows are coming up and meeting up to this circle. So there you go, and we're down to our last one.
Bye guys, I hope you like the hair. Thumbs up or thumbs down.